As you guys know, I graduated from USC, and at USC I had the privilege of observing many successful people. And success is something that is individual to each and every one of you. There is no general idea of what success is. So what I mean by success is I met people who were very wealthy, people who had a lot of money, people who owned businesses. I also met very successful people who were athletes, people who were good in football, in soccer, in basketball, in different sports. You have a question?
Be grateful that you still do that.
I met people who gave back a lot to their communities, who were involved in charity work and wanted to improve humanity. They were successful at that. And I met people who were successful in terms of their creativity. They were artists, they were musicians, they were vocalists. And so in observing these successful people, I've come up with a pyramid of success. Does anyone know what a pyramid is? What is a pyramid, Nicholas?
I don't think look what geometrical shape.
It's right there.
Okay. This is a pyramid. Do you want to draw a pyramid on the board for me? Who wants to come up and draw it? Thank you. Draw a big pyramid so everyone can see it.
But we need a total. Okay. Wow, Joseph.
That's a nacho. That's a nacho.
It's actually not that bad. Can everyone see this pyramid?
That's a
Can you see this pyramid?
That's a nacho.
It looks like a square. This looks like a square.
Okay.
That's a
No, it's
nacho.
fine. It's perfect. Sit down. You did a great job. Everyone give Joseph a round. I want you to do that at the end of the presentation. Could you remind me about that? Okay, cool. I want to draw a 3D pyramid. Okay, anyway.
Cool.
So, like a pyramid, success needs a good foundation. Does everyone know what a foundation is? Raise your hand if you know what a foundation is. Is that a big word? What's a foundation? Maria. A community. A community is a type of foundation. When I mean foundation, I mean like a bottom support. So for instance, you need to have a good support in order to create a building. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Another thing, if I start saying really complicated words, I want you guys to raise your hand. Okay, so if I say a word like meiosis, raise your hand. So practice, raise your hand. Meiosis.
Because you don't understand what it is.
Because you don't understand. And I've been told by people that third graders, you guys are in third grade, right?
Yes.
That third graders should not be listening to this stuff, and I disagree. Do you guys want to prove them wrong or what?
Prove them wrong.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So, let's begin with the foundation. And in the foundation, what I've found that is common to all people who are successful, whether it's through money, through sports, through artistic, or through giving back, is a healthy self-image. Healthy? I can't even spell healthy. Healthy self-image. Okay, let's dissect the word. Healthy. Everyone knows what healthy means, right?
Yes.
It means good, strong. Self-image. Does everyone know what a self-image is?
No.
A self-image, you know what self-image? Anybody? Does anyone want to guess based on the two words?
Can I guess?
Go, yeah, guess.
It's like you're looking yourself in a mirror.
Exactly.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close. That's a really good visual way of describing it. I like that. Yes.
Pass.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. The pyramid. No. Okay. Yes. Brenda? It's like looking at yourself.
Take care of yourself.
The way you what?
Take care of yourself.
That's a big part of it. Basically, a self-image is the way you view yourself. Your self-confidence and your ability to love yourself. That's what a self-image is. Yes, David?
Also part of your personality.
Yes. It's based on personalities. It's based on whether or not you are the personality you want to be. So what I found is that all successful people have a very healthy self-esteem, meaning they love themselves, they are confident, and they have a healthy
Have on
self-image.
top of the table.
Don't worry about it. And this allows you to accomplish anything you want. And you may ask, how do you change a self-image? Is it possible to change your self-image? What do you guys think?
Yeah.
How would you go about changing a self-image?
The way you see yourself, how would you feel better about yourself?
David? You can change, yes. But then I would ask you, how would you make that change happen? Alright, everyone, I want you to get really relaxed. Sit down. Put your feet spread out on the ground. I'm going to teach you, do you guys know who Albert Einstein is?
Yeah.
Who's Albert Einstein? Scientist. If not one of the most important scientists. He created the general theory of relativity, which basically advanced our understanding of science and of this world as we know it. And he wasn't that good at math, believe it or not. In fact, many people said he was lousy at math. However, he had a great self-esteem, and he practiced one thing. Everyone, breathe in deeply, and close your eyes. Keep your eyes closed. Sit up straight. You don't need to put your hands on the table. Put them by your side. Breathe in deeply, and just simply relax. And with your eyes closed, I want you to start picturing this room. I want you to start seeing me with your eyes closed.
Like when you visualize in open chord, the same process, you play a picture in your head.
That's good. Now I want you to put colors in front of your eyes. I want you to see blue. Now red, yellow, green. Maybe even flash some numbers in front of your eyes. 1, 2, 3.
Marta, you are not doing it.
Now open your eyes. Who was able to see something? Truthfully, raise your hand. Okay, fair enough. Now, what Einstein did to come up with general relativity, yeah, you have a question? Oh, okay. You were able to see some stuff you were saying? Or you just... Huh? You only saw red the whole time? Well, practice makes perfect. Albert Einstein came up with this theory simply by closing his eyes and imagining that he was a photon, which is a light particle, traveling at the speed of light. He then imagined he was another photon looking at that photon and wondering what was happening. Yes. It's a particle of light. You know what light is? Like this light? There are literally particles coming down on us from this light, and he imagined himself being one of these. And this is something you all should remember. Imagination is more important than knowledge. I want you guys to all repeat this. Imagination is more important than knowledge. With your imagination, you can picture in your mind outcomes that you wish to achieve. Like for instance, I imagined that I was in front of you in this room, speaking confidently. And here I am, doing that. You can imagine yourself in soccer scoring a goal or playing with confidence. You can imagine yourself coming into one of your exams, one of your quizzes.
Yeah, imagine that you are burning the test for the STAR test.
And all this takes is literally 5 minutes a day, maybe even less. And imprinting that in your mind can change your self-image, can give you the confidence in order to have a solid foundation. We are all born with a success mechanism in us. Does anyone know how to draw a squirrel here? You guys know what a squirrel is?
Yes.
Who can draw a squirrel for me?
Zach, he's the artist in class.
Okay, switch really
No,
quick.
no, pass another one because it's good
Okay,
to
fine,
take
Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Draw a squirrel right here.
Draw a squirrel.
Yeah.
Oh, never.
No, who wants to draw? Joe, you want to draw?
Go there.
He's good. He's good. I really know that. Okay.
Draw a squirrel for me.
I could have seen
No fair.
Did you bring that water?
Yeah.
There's a chick.
I didn't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought it. Don't worry. Does it have to be perfect? Is that his head?
It's
Okay,
Do you know
forget
the
it.
address of the doctor, David?
I do.
Because I can give you the address.
I know where it is.
Oh my
Okay, no. Big bushy tail.
All side. The other side. It looks like a wolf.
Like a fox, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, wait, just draw little feet and we're done. And maybe an eye.
It looks like web feet. You kind of look like a hamster to me. Doesn't look like anything to me. It looks like a doggy to me. I dribble. It looks like nice. It looks like
Okay, very cool.
It looks like a
Thank you, Jared.
head with some body. It looks like a table.
So I drew this, or he drew this squirrel. And the purpose of the squirrel is that, okay, regardless, let's call this a squirrel. Can we all agree that this is a squirrel?
No.
This is how you spell squirrel. Is that how you spell squirrel?
No.
How do you spell squirrel?
SQUIR.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Squirrel. A squirrel will be born in springtime. Have no idea what winter is. It's never experienced winter. Yet it knows in the beginning of fall to start storing nuts and to start keeping them in a safe place. Yet it's never been through winter before. If you look at all animals, if you look at all plants, they are born with a success mechanism. They know how to succeed, to live and survive. Likewise, we are born with one. The problem is, some of us know how to use our imagination for good, which is to improve our self-image, and some of us use it for bad. We start worrying, we start thinking about bad outcomes that are going to happen, and that's when our self-image can be destroyed. So now, does everyone understand self-image? Raise your hand. Does everyone understand how you can close your eyes and literally imagine anything you want, and how this is practice in creating a better self-image? Say yes.
Yes.
All right, beautiful. Okay, so now